Good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock. You continue to be with us here at CNN News 18. I'm Ridhima Bhatnagar. Straight to our top focus. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia has been charged by the CBI with criminal conspiracy in connection with the Delhi excise policy. He's been charged with violating the excise policy, lapses in policy implementation and giving undue benefit to license holders. Now, responding to this situation, Manish Sisodia has claimed that he is being harassed for doing some great work. He also said that he will not be brought down by conspiracies. The Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal stood behind his deputy, saying that he is extremely proud of the work in the national capital, especially because he was featured on the front page of the New York Times on the 18th of August. As per Enforcement Directorate sources, the ED will be asking for the CBI's FIR against Sisodia, and the agency will be registering an ECIR related to action against Manish Sisodia. Let me bring in our colleagues as well. Let me first bring in my colleague Akash, who's been tracking all developments for us from outside Manish Sisodia's residence. Akash, as you were pointing to us last time around, it's been over 6 hours since the CBI officials are still present at Manish Sisodia's residence. Have you seen any movement around you, and have you gotten a glimpse of the minister himself?
Right, so it has been 7 hours now, Ridhima, and we are seeing on and off developments inside. When we are trying to see inside, so we are seeing developments. In fact, just a few minutes back, I saw Manish Sisodia was very much inside, and let me tell you that it was 8:15 in the morning when it all got started, and Manish Sisodia was the one who informed us. Putting a tweet out that CBI officers have basically reached his house and are basically searching the premise. But at this point in time, if I can ask my camera person Ravinder to show you the visuals, if we can show the developments inside, if you can see the activities inside, because we have been told that CBI officers may leave in some time from now, and they are still searching for some sort of documents, some sort of evidences in concern with the excise policy, and the FIR that is registered in this particular case. In that FIR, in fact, Manish Sisodia is one of the accused, and this is something big. This is not something very small, because Manish Sisodia is a sitting minister. He is the deputy chief minister. He has 18 to 19 portfolios with him at this point in time, and he's an important minister. As far as the political situation is concerned, we are seeing the political war of words. As I mentioned earlier, BJP and Aam Aadmi Party, both parties are alleging each other and saying that the second party is doing vendetta politics, and on the other hand, we have BJP, which is saying clearly that this is the kind of loot that Aam Aadmi Party leaders are involved in, and at this point in time, this is the routine investigation that CBI is conducting. And then after, then also, Aam Aadmi Party is having problem, because they know that their minister is guilty, and that's the reason why we are seeing developments where straight from Saurabh Bharadwaj and Atishi to Arvind Kejriwal himself, they have addressed the press conference, and they have said categorically that at this point in time, the CBI team will be finding nothing, because Manish Sisodia is someone who has done a lot, and he is not a person who can be found in corruption. At this point in time, we are waiting for the developments here outside the residence of Manish Sisodia, where in fact in some time from now, we're expecting that CBI officers would be leaving, because it has been 7 hours since when CBI officers are searching for the relevant documents and relevant evidences in concern with this particular case, Ridhima.
Akash, let's talk about the allegations as to why we're seeing this action against various ministers of the Aam Aadmi Party. Red flags being raised as far as the implementation of the excise policy is concerned. There are also questions being raised as to why the LG was kept out of the loop. More importantly, if the Aam Aadmi Party had so much confidence in their policy, why did they resort to going back to an older one? How is the Aam Aadmi Party responding specifically to these allegations?
Right, so at a time when this decision was taken that they are going to old policy, at that time Manish Sisodia, who is the deputy chief minister and also the excise minister, clarified that at this point in time, not only the license holders are tendering the licenses, but also the officers are getting some sort of threatening messages, where it has been said that if you won't be cooperating, or if you won't be backing out from this particular policy, then ED and CBI officers would be sent to your house as well. In fact, these were the allegations where Aam Aadmi Party said that now they'll be working on a new policy for betterment, because at that point in time, it was also said that LG who was the previous Anil Baijal, did not let Aam Aadmi Party to implement the policy fully, and that's the reason why they faced several thousand crores losses. And at that time, it was said that for 1 month we are extending the new excise policy, but then the old policy would be implemented for next 6 months till the time they are framing the new one. So at this point in time, it has been clearly said that just because Aam Aadmi Party government was not allowed to implement the policy fully, and also because the vendors and license holders and also the officers were receiving threatening calls, threatening messages, that was the main reason why they rolled back to the old policy. And at this point in time, the new policy is in force, but after this month we'll be seeing the old policy implementation only.
True. Akash, I'll request you to stay on with us. We'll continue to come back to you. Let's listen in to some political reactions. More importantly, let's listen in to what the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal had to say.
पूरी दुनिया के सबसे शक्तिशाली देश के सबसे बड़े अखबार के फ्रंट पेज के ऊपर भारत के बारे में इतनी अच्छी खबर छपना, दिल्ली के बारे में इतनी अच्छी खबर छपना। इस खबर में मनीष सिसोदिया जी की फोटो छपी है। आज मनीष सिसोदिया को दुनिया का सबसे अच्छा शिक्षा मंत्री घोषित किया गया, लेकिन उसके घर सीबीआई पहुंच के रेड मारने के लिए। कई झूठे केस कर चुके मनीष जी के ऊपर, मेरे ऊपर कई बार रेड कर चुके, सतिंदर जैन पे, कैलाश गहलोत पे, हमारे कितने लोगों पे ये लोग रेड कर चुके। कुछ नहीं मिला, अभी भी कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। तो सीबीआई अपना काम कर रही है, उसे घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है। सीबीआई को हम अपना काम करने दें। उनको ऊपर से आदेश हैं कि भाई इनको तंग करना है, ऊपर से आदेश हैं, अड़चने अड़ाओ। अड़चने आएंगी, काम नहीं रुकेगा।